Man, today has felt slow. So what's going on, everybody? Doing a quick recap of my summer. Some of the things I did included my first triathlon and Northshore Inline Marathon. Starting with the triathlon, learned a lot from my first one. For the swim, could have been better. A lot of backstroking, probably 80% on my back looking up and 20% freestyle. I would say the hardest part was breathing. Being in a pack, doing my first triathlon, not an easy task. It was a shock. Being swimming next to a bunch of people who are swimming their hardest and swimming better than you, combined with the adrenaline of my first try, it was tough. A lot of lessons learned for next time. Did a triathlon swim clinic at the U of M not too long ago, a few weeks ago. Got a lot of good points there. Have been reading a bunch of articles and watching more swim videos since my triathlon as well, and I'm going to be ready for the swim next summer. The triathlon bike felt like I crushed it, did as good as I could, and then the triathlon run, right in the beginning, I got this awful side cramp and had to stop running. Otherwise was 8 minutes per mile. For the 5K there, I was trying to be in the low 7s. Moving forward into next summer for my next try, definitely gonna need to be at the 7-minute per mile marker. I could go out and run that right now, but after doing the whole swim and the bike, obviously makes things tougher. So more progress to be made there. Along with that, the inline marathon, second time around, was a huge success. I finished 7th out of many in the advanced group for men. Also finished 50th out of over 500 men overall, including the pro group. So skating in advanced felt good about. Didn't skate in pro, but that's okay. I'll most likely skate in pro either next year or coming years. No rush to get to that point. I'm also okay skating in advanced, but feel like skating with the group I did, I was right in their wheelhouse. Skating with other skate hard team members as well helped a ton. Being on a team this year versus not being on a team before made things easier, made life easier. Being on a team for inline races, I would recommend. From not being on a team to being on a team made skating in packs a lot easier on you, because some people just aren't so nice when it comes to that. They're not all from Minnesota. Yeah, so top 10 for my age group, including pro as well, the 25 to 29 age group, which was also a very good surprise to have. Now I'm also been prepping for my next summer events. Along with doing triathlons and inline races, I want to do at least 3 of each of those. Along with those, I'm looking into run races as well as gravel or cyclocross races. I'm going to be looking into new triathlon bike and gravel bike this winter and into next spring. But for now, I'm going to focus on speed skating since inline is done. The transition marking point of that being Northshore Marathon. So now it's all speed skating moving into fall and winter for me. That said, I'm hoping to get to Milwaukee, not in October, but in early November, and we should get ice here in Minnesota, usually late November. Not an easy time period to keep my legs in between now and when we do get ice, so trying to get to Milwaukee as much as I can. I'm also looking into some barefoot shoes for when I do some more trail running. Ideally, I do a trail running race, at least one next summer. I'm eyeing the Utapils Loppet trail run. Only issue with it is it's the day after North Shore, so I'll be pretty tired and sore from North Shore most likely. But hey, I'm up for a challenge, that's okay. So yeah, quite a few events on the docket for next year. AM Cup 2 and AM Cup final, as long as I qualify. Most likely not going to get to AM Cup 1 this year because of not going to Milwaukee in October and not seeing any ice. And I still need to qualify since I didn't make it by half a second last winter. So I'm hoping by AM Cup 2, which is in January, I will have a qualifying time under my belt after going to Milwaukee in November and December, and then AM Cup final in March in Salt Lake City to go out to, which will be enjoyable, which will be fun. After AM Cup final, really it's kind of a smooth sailor until the May and June triathlons and inline races. That's what I would be doing after ice is over. But for now, focus on ice, planning for next summer events, get a triathlon bike, get a gravel bike, get some trail running shoes. I've got good tennis shoes. I've got good skin suits. I've got all the swim gear I need. So yeah, things are looking up. You can check out my progress on Strava as well. I appreciate you watching and have a good one. Talk soon.